and this problem is basically related to dynamic programming. Earlier we have covered fractional knapsack problem that uses the greedy approach. So first we will understand the basic understanding about the knapsack problem. Then after that I will take an example and explain you how the knapsack works. So here the knapsack means a container that has certain capacity, and we will have to carry some items into this knapsack in such a manner that the capacity of knapsack doesn't reach the max value. It means suppose the knapsack capacity is 15, so at any time there we are not able to put any items whose weight is more than 15. So the 0-1 knapsack means either you pick the item completely, that is 1, or you can't pick the item, that is 0. So we have two options, either you completely pick the item or you can't pick the item. So it means here the fraction of item is not allowed to be picked. So here the list of items are given, the weights associated with each items are given, and the profit associated with each item are given. So let us consider that we can't divide the item. So for certain set of items like fridge, washing machine, or any electrical appliances, it can't be possible for us to divide it into certain parts. So for that set of items, this 0-1 knapsack problem will be used. So let us take an example, and the example that I am taking, I have taken total 4 items, and the items are denoted by n equal to 4. It means we are taking 4 items, and the weights associated with each items are given as 3, 4, 6, and 5, and the profit associated with each items are given as 2, 3, 1, and 4. So there are two approaches to solve this problem using 0-1 knapsack. First, I am taking the shortcut approach that doesn't use any logic, and secondly I am taking this problem and solve it via the dynamic programming approach. So first, in the shortcut method, we have to check various options, and that depends upon the total number of items. Here the total number of items are 4. It means there are total 2 raised to the power 4 combinations, that is equal to 16. It means we have total 16 combinations for each item, and we are writing in 4 binary digits, either 1 or 0. 1 means we are picking at that item, and 0 means we are not picking that items. And suppose you are using some binary concepts, you have already known that if there are 4 combinations, then how many total combinations are possible. So 2 raised to the power 4 means, suppose we are only writing 0, 0, 0, 0, it means initially we are not picking any item. Then we are writing 0, 0, 0, 1, it means we are only interested in placing the last item. Similarly, I have written some combinations, and let us check how these combinations will be adjusted for our solution. Suppose I am writing here 1, 0, 0, 1. It means for this combination, we are only interested in this item and this item. So this one means this item, first item, this is for second item, this is for third item, and this is for fourth item. So we are placing 1 at first and fourth position. It means we are only interested in first item and fourth item. So the weight associated with first item is 3, and the weight associated with the last item is 5. And the total weight becomes 3 plus 5, that is 8, and the knapsack capacity that is given here is 8. So it means we are successful in placing these 2 items at a single time. So this is one of our possible combination, and let us check how much the profit we got if we are placing these 2 items. So the profit associated with first item is 2, and the profit associated with the last item is 4. So the total profit is 2 plus 4, that equal to 6. It means if we are using this combination, then total profit will be 6. Again, suppose our next combination is 0, 0, 0, 1. It means we are only placing the last item, and the weight associated with last item is 5. And since the knapsack capacity is 8, so we will be successful in placing this item. Again, our next combination is 0, 1, 0, 1. It means we are only interested in picking the second and fourth item. The weight associated with second item is 4, and the weight associated with the last item is 5. So the total weight becomes 4 plus 5, that is 9, but our knapsack capacity is only 8. So we are not successful in placing this combination. So likewise this, you have to check all the possible combination starting from 0, 0, 0, 0 till 1, 1, 1, 1, and you have to check in which case we will get the maximum profit by calculating via this and calculating the profit values upon looking the various profits. So you have to make all possible combinations and then you will see which combination maximizes our profit. So this is the shortcut approach, and sometimes it will take less time and sometimes it will take a lot of time. So let us take the dynamic programming approach that will be used for this 0-1 knapsack problem. So I am using the dynamic programming approach and I am writing here my approach as approach 2, and I am solving this problem using the dynamic programming. So for this method, I am first placing a matrix in front of you. So as you seen on your screen, there is a matrix, and in the horizontal direction, I have written some numbers starting from 0 to 8. So what are these numbers? These numbers are basically the capacity of the knapsack. Our knapsack capacity is given as 8. So we are starting our capacity from 0 to 8. 0 means we are not placing any item, and 8 means we are placing the total capacity. And in the vertical direction, I am placing a variable I. I denote the list of items, and I am writing here 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 means the total items. So here we are taking the total items as 4 since initially n equal to 4 that is given in our problem statement. So for number of items, I am writing here 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And in left hand side of the items, I am writing the profit and the weight associated with each item. So for 0 item, we are not picking any item, so there is no profit and there is no weight associated with it. If I am picking the first item, so the first item here is 3 and the profit associated with that item is 2. So I am just writing for first item I equal to 1, the weight is 3 and the profit is 2. For the second item, let us see again. For second item, the weight is 4 and the profit is 3. So I am just writing in the left hand side of the second item, the profit is 3 and the weight is 4. So again, since weights are not in ascending order, so I am placing it in ascending order. So after 3, 4 weight, the weight 5 comes and then weight 6 comes. So the same I have written here, after weight 3, 4 comes, and after that 5 and 6 comes. So we are just sorting the weight in ascending order. So after weight 3 and 4 are in same order, but 6 and 5 are in reverse order. So we are just writing 3, 4 and 5, 6 in our matrices. So we are writing 3, 4, 5 and 6, and the profit associated with item 5 and 6. The profit associated with weight 6 is 1 and 5 is 4. So the same is written here. For item of weight 6, the profit is 1, and for item of weight 5, the profit is 4. So this is our matrix. In the horizontal direction, we are taking the knapsack capacity, that is denoted by symbol M, that is we are taking the total weight, and in the vertical direction, we are taking the list of items denoted by the symbol I, and I varies from 0 to 4 since we have total 4 items that is given in the problem. And also we are writing the profit and weight associated with each item. So let us see how we fill the entries of matrices. So let's come to the first row. This is the first row, this one is the first row, and this one is the first column. So let us start. I equal to 0 means we are not placing any item inside the knapsack. So if we are not placing any item inside the knapsack, it means the capacity of the knapsack that is occupied is 0. So in the row, all values are written as 0. Since we are not placing any values, so there is no profit that is associated with it. So there is no profit, it means we are just writing the value 0 here. And in the vertical direction, since we are not picking any item into the knapsack, so this value is also all 0. Okay. So now let's move to this position. Okay. Sorry, for all horizontal position, you are writing 0, and for all vertical position, in the first column, you are writing the 0 value. Since we are not picking any item, so first column have all 0 entries and first row has all 0 entries. So now let's come to the second row, and second row means this entry, this one. So this means I equal to 1, it means we are placing the first item. Okay. And since the capacity of knapsack 1 is allowed, since the maximum capacity is 1, so you have to fill this entry. And for first item, the weight associated is 3. So for an item that have weight 3, So we are not successful in placing that item in capacity 1. Since 1 is less than 3, so we are searching till we reach the weight 3. So we keep on searching. So here our weight is 3. It means we are coming to this position. It means we are successful in placing the weight at this position. So this position you have to write the profit associated with the weight. So the profit associated with weight 3 is 2. So you have to write 2 at this place. Okay. Again, move to the next position. Since our item is only 1, so the profit will not increase at any time, whether the capacity will increase or decrease. Since the weight remains fixed, that is 3, so you are just writing 2 at all the remaining position horizontally. So I have written 2 at all the places. Okay, now let's come to I equal to 2. It means we are picking the 2 items. 2 means we are picking this one and the previously this one also. It means we are interested in these 2 items, that is item of weight 3 and item of weight 4. Okay, so we are interested in item of weight 4 first. So till we reach here, the entry is 0 that we have already placed. So till we reach the 3 weight capacity, since we are including weight 3 and weight 4 both in the second row. So till we reach to this position, that is weight equal to 3, and the profit associated with weight is already that I have filled in the previous upper row. So you just copy this value to this place. So I have just copied this value to this place, that is 2. Now let's move 4. It means our capacity is 4 and we are placing our item that has weight 4. So this is possible, and the profit associated with that item is 3. So you are just writing the profit here as 3. Now if the capacity becomes 5, so these 2 items are possible, but their total capacity is 4 plus 3 equal to 7. So it is not possible. So just copy the value 3 as earlier we have written here 3. Just copy to this to the other place. Then again, if weight becomes 6, then we are not successful in placing these 2 items. So just copy this value to this position. Okay. Again, when weight becomes 7, so let us see these 2 items combined. If we combined, then the total weights are 4 plus 3 that equal to 7. It means we are successful in combining these 2 items at a single time if the knapsack weight is 7. So it means the total profit is 3 plus 2, that is 5. So I am writing here 5. Now if the knapsack capacity becomes 8, so since we have only 2 items, so the weight becomes 5. So just copy this value to this place. Now again, let's move when I equal to 3. It means we are picking 3 items. So this one, this one, this one, and this one. It means from here to the initial position, we have to pick all these 3 items. So let's move. This column is already fixed. So this position 1, it means 0, since there is no one weight item. 2 means 0, there is no item of weight 2. 3, yes, item of weight 3 is there. So just writing the value 2. For 4 item, the weightage, the profit given is 3 written here. Just copy this 3. Now 5. So for 5, the weight associated with 5 and the profit is 4. So just writing value here 4. For 6 items, so in the combination of these 3, we can't able to carry more than 1 item if the capacity is 6. So just copy the 4 value here. Now if the weight is 7, so we are successful in placing how much item? These 2 items, first and second, and the profit is 3 plus 2, that is equal to 5. So I'm writing here 5. Now if the capacity becomes 8, then we are successful in placing these 2 items, that is third one and first one. 3 plus 5 equal to 8, and the profit is 4 plus 2, that is equal to 6. So I'm writing here the 6 value. Now let's move to I equal to 4. It means we are putting, or we are placing all 4 items at a time. So let us see we are successful or not. So for 1, I am placing 0 since no item of weight 1, no item of weight 2, so I am placing 0. So item of weight 3 is there and the profit associated with that item is 2, so I am writing here 2. Now for weight 4, the profit associated with 3, so I am writing here 3. For weight 5, the profit associated with 4, that is written, I am writing here. For 6, there is no item that is combined with this item. So I am just copying this value to this place. So 4 is copied here. And if the weight becomes 7, then we are successful in placing these 2 items, that is 4 plus 3, 7. So the total profit is 3 plus 2, 5. So I am writing here 5. Now, if the capacity becomes 8, it means we are successful with the third item and the first item, and the total profit is 4.